Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kristen and this is Growing Zone 9B. So today we have my parents' dogs are with us, but we need to be getting some grapes. I noticed that some grapes were coming in. I could tell. I saw some squirrels over there eating the grapes, so I want to try to get them before obviously the squirrels get to them. But there's always projects around the house, and sometimes they are inflicted by our animals. So here's what little Suki did. She ripped out the screen at the top in the corner, and then the kick plate that was like basically down there, she completely busted it out. A little dog. I have to keep her on a little chain when I'm out here doing things, because if I don't, she will run away. Even though we have in a screened area, she will dig a hole and just like run out underneath the fence. So while I'm picking, I have to keep her on the leash. Otherwise, she would not be on the leash. And the feel like temperature today is 111 degrees. It is extremely hot, but we're still getting in some vegetables and fruit from the garden. Here is another beautiful pineapple I need to come out and pick. So between the mangoes that Dawn gave us, and then we're bringing in some pineapples, which again, you can take these tops, break them off, and I'll be replanting them, because see, there's another pineapple there. I'm constantly like putting pineapples and stuff everywhere. There's another little tiny pineapple right there that I have in, and so I'm always looking for spaces in the garden to put my pineapple. But you see this monstrosity of just chaos right here. There's a papaya tree running right there, but we need to start getting some grapes. Not all the grapes are ready, and unfortunately, because these grapes are just like you just kind of have to look at them and squeeze them. We are trying to pick some grapes. Like that one kind of gives, and if you look at it, it kind of has like this little like different sheen to it. It's got like a different look, and it's squishy. So that's what we're going to be using for juicing. And sometimes they look like they're squishy, but they're not. So I really have to go through and kind of manually like squeeze all of these. I mean, you can kind of tell a little bit that they've got some give, because they really do have like a different color to them, but not always. Sometimes I think they're ready and they're not. So, and of course, little pumpkin's here to help us. And see, they're in these like little single groups. It's not like they're in clusters. So you just kind of have to look and squeeze. And yes, I have to just go through all of these and do it. So this is a very time-consuming piece. I kind of wish they were just clustered. It would make it a lot easier. And maybe in the future, when I get some grapes, that's what I'm gonna do. That one's ready. And what I like to do is just, oh yeah, that one's ready too. What I like to do is freeze these, and then I wash them off and freeze them, and then I can put them in the juicer. I actually have a press, not the juicer, but a press. And so I'm gonna sit here and have these pressed. Like, yeah, you can just kind of tell that they have like a different color to them. Like that one's ready. Some of them are still really hard, but so like I said, this is a very time-consuming process, but well worth it. You're not gonna get grape juice, not around here in Florida, any other way, unless you just invest the time to have something delicious like this. But like I said, because I saw the squirrels, I was like, nope, it's time. It's time to start looking. And of course, you have to watch out for the spiders. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I got like spider webs right there. Like, I try to be aware of that, because I know they're just trying to protect my crop here, but Alright friends, so after about 15 minutes of doing some picking in this hot weather, like I said, it's so hot out here. Actual temperature is like 96, I just checked, and it's very humid. It's like I'm just like breathing in water, it feels like. It's just so hot here in Florida. So we need to take a break. I know that doesn't seem like a long time of being out here, but my puppies are out here too, and I don't want them to get overheated. They are actually more used to being inside, and so they are rarely ever outside unless like I'm out here with them, even though we have a fence. Like, I never leave my dogs just out here, especially in Florida. Now, if it's cooler weather, yeah, I'll let them stay out for like a half a day or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here in and out with them. I make sure they have water and stuff, of course. But during these hot days, there's just no way. I just can't let them be out there. So this is not a long video, friends, but I'm excited. Like I said, we've got the mango from Dawn, and we're gonna be pressing our grapes for our grape juice. Look at that. That's not too bad. It's not a bad start to it. Now, this is the start, and so, you know, that's something we have to keep in mind. I still have hundreds of thousands of grapes, and so I need my fiance to come out here and help me pick, because I do have some disc issues in my neck I've been going to the doctor for, and so it's kind of hard for me to keep leaning back and like trying to pick. I really probably need to get a ladder and like stand up there and pick, because I otherwise have to kind of cock my head in a funky way to try to be getting these grapes. But I'm really excited. What a blessing in this type of heat to be bringing in something beautiful from the garden. And y'all just saw that I had the pineapples, so we are really living it tropical. I had the watermelon. I got another watermelon out there. It's not quite ready yet, but it's gonna be. So we're really living good right now, you know, living on the fruits. And I've ordered some more grapes. I ordered them from Tai Tai Nursery. They should be here. They're muscadine purple grapes. They should be here actually in December, which I was kind of surprised by when I placed that order. I thought that they would be here like maybe now, but I guess now's not the time. So that's all right. We'll get them in the ground when they come in. I think I might end up I was going to put them on the fence line and let them grow on the fence, because as you can see, like over me, that's our protection, is all these grapes. Like, these grapevines are really what keeps us like cool in the summer, underneath the swing area. So I was thinking about putting them over there in that corner where I have another grow bed, but I think I might actually run them on the fence. I'm kind of debating between the two. Y'all drop it in the comments what you guys maybe think I should do and where I should plant the grapes, because I was just thinking like they would be a little bit more easier for me to grab, because they would be kind of like, they wouldn't be growing over an arch if I plant them on the fence. But then again, if I put them on the arch, then they're in a more designated area, and my fiance will not nick them like he could potentially nick them being on the fence. And plus I have the peach tree out there and the pomegranate tree. So I did get a mimosa tree. I have not planted that yet. I want to just transplant it and put it in another bucket. It's still in its little container, but it's doing fine. I think I'm going to plant that down there closer to the lake area. I think that that would be a nice place for it. So yeah, I mean, we have some stuff going on, and you know what? Every little bit helps you, and that's what I'm here to do. Is just really encourage each and every one of you to be growing what you can grow, because as you guys can see, I talk about it every time, and I know this because I do the shopping a lot of times. Our groceries are just going through the roof, and you know, for my family, we have my nephews and my niece. I have 3 nephews and a niece, and then my parents who are retired. And honestly, at some point, the Bible talks about it, and friends, we need to just be abreast of that information and really dive deep into the Bible. The Bible has come true. You know what I mean? Like, the Bible has never misguided us. As humans, we've misguided each other, but the Bible's not misguided us. And at some point, the Bible strictly talks about that no matter how much money you have, you're going to be hungry. And right now, I am not sitting at a point where I could sustain, like where I could truly like feed people for an extended period of time. I mean, could we eat and supplement? Sure, yeah, absolutely. That's what we're doing. We are absolutely supplementing. But I'm not at a stage where I'm, you know, like some type of homesteader. I am nowhere close to that, and I'm just a little gardener. But I want to keep growing, and I want to keep adding to our place here, because I feel like that's really going to benefit not only myself and my fiance, but it's going to help my family and my friends and my neighbors. I just had a neighbor who, after 28 years of working somewhere at a big company, which I'm not going to say what company, he was let go from his job. And friends, that's what they do to you. Like, you get right to that edge of like almost retirement, and then they're like, oh, see ya, we don't want to pay you out for a true 30 years. And like, how cruddy is that? So, you know, I worry about my neighbors and stuff, and they're good people. So I want to make sure that if something happens that I can help them out. I've been trying to take them over a couple little things here and there, but like not a big deal. But you know, I know that he's looking for a job. So, and I know jobs are going to be harder to come by. The more that AI gets involved, the harder things are going to be for us to kind of figure our way through this world. And every little bit, like I said, every little bit that we can do, if you are in a place that you can be growing, even if you're in an apartment, like consider that grow tower. You know, like at least you can grow some, you know, lettuce or some vegetables and some things on that. Like, it will not be like it is growing in ground, but it is an additional supplement. So I've talked enough, friends. So until next time, love one another, be kind, and I cannot wait to see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me today. What a blessing it is to be able to just fellowship with you all and share this journey. Here's your bonus and not bonus. I still have to go grab that pineapple, but I completely forgot that I have grapes over here in this area of where we grow. I don't know why, I just forgot about it. But I was like, I said, oh my gosh, there's more grapes to be picked. So you all have to be very careful if you're growing grapes like this, because there could be wasp nests and there could be snakes in here. So you don't want a snake jumping out and reaching out at you. But I have this whole section here of grapes, and so I'm going to be going through it. I have two different types of grapes. As you can see, these are a smaller leaf here, and then I have this huge leaf here. Now, I don't think I actually have any grapes on this one. These are true like clustering type grapes is my understanding. So I don't, this one's kind of being taken over by the muscadine. That's what this one is. I think this one's a muscadine if I remember correctly. And so I'm going to be going through here and picking some more grapes. And that's what I'm saying, you got to have options. Be putting fruit plants in other places in your yard so that way you can have different areas that you can be getting from and collecting from, because that's what we need, friends. We need multiple areas of growing. Yeah, I can see this one's ready because you see it has like a different color to it. I know that's kind of hard to tell probably in the camera, but and that's what we do, is we just check them and put them in our bucket. So we should have some juice this go round, and I'm really excited about that.